Francis here from MTBR, and today Crank Brothers sent me an email with a PDF of all their new products they released. They released a bunch of pumps and multi-tools. But lo and behold, as I got into my car, I saw a package outside my door with some of the products that they're releasing. So I said, hey, why not touch and feel the products and make a short video. So here we are. The highlight of what they're releasing is this new line of Sterling pumps right here. Beautiful. This is called the Sterling Long No Gauge. This one is 40 bucks, 143 grams. Nice construction, little grip here. The action is super smooth, hardly any friction. They have a new head that adjusts to Presta and Schrader automatically, and easy to get your thumb underneath. It's got a wire around it for firmness. Flick it, you're automatically locked. You can adjust the tension here to put the pressure on that rubber before you actually even put this on. And this is a lot better. This is their old pump. They have this in aluminum and steel. They used to have two heads, and it was kind of confusing which way to go and which way to turn this thing. A little bit awkward. So I think this is a great development that you see in a lot of pumps anyway. But the real magic is this old pump had a transmission. You could either go for optimized for high volume or high pressure. You can't really have both in a pump. High volume is important for mountain bike tires, 29er tires that take forever. So right here, this is high volume, pushing out a lot of air. But at a certain point, 20 psi, 30 psi, it starts to really get stiff. So you turn this knob, and now you are in high pressure. So much less resistance, but you are pushing less air with a lot more force. So high pressure, you get to a road tube, road tire, this comes in real handy. So Sterling Long, and for 40 bucks, and this is the Sterling Short with a gauge. The gauge is big. A lot of these gauges used to be so small, hard to read. A bigger gauge allows you, goes to 100 psi, allows you a little more granularity in your readings. So same system, same features, just shorter, less volume per stroke, more handy. Same weight because it's got a gauge, and about the same. It's 45 bucks instead of 40. So the other thing they're showing is this new gem line of pumps, a little more affordable. Not everybody wants to spend 40 bucks on a pump they don't use all the time. This one is $22 for the short, and it also comes in a long version. Comes in nice colors. Again, it's got a nice head now, adaptable, and it's got the transmission. So that's the Gem series. And then the other thing they showed me is a couple of new multi-tools, the B series. This is the B8 and this is the B14. The B8 is $20 and the B14 is $27. This was the old tool of theirs. That was one of my favorites. So pretty similar feel. Even better machining here, but they're actually very different tools from your traditional multi-tool. First of all, you probably have a multi-tool that's super old and it's still working, but one weakness is it doesn't have the new array of Torx bits that we're now using. Torx is now prevalent in a lot of shifters, a lot of brake rotors, so you need one. You probably need to update your multi-tool. So the B14 has everything. It's got all the Torx, it's got all the Phillips flatheads and your Allens. So when we pull out a Torx, notice that it's easy to get the tools out of play, out of the handle, because you just push the whole thing, but you can't use it because it's a bit system. So much like your socket wrench at home, you take the bit out and you put it in the handle. It's one on each side. These are magnetized, so they'll stay in place. You're not going to lose them. And what you have is really a system that can allow you a lot of torque. You can't get into tight places. Unfortunately, you might still need a long tool, but This one will get your rotor out. It's not ratcheted, but it does the job. And one thing really cool with this, now you have a ton of bits, and these are standard bits. You can customize the bits that you want for your tool. So you can just go to your hardware store and buy these. And you really need a screwdriver, an electric screwdriver. When you're changing out disc rotors or swapping them out, moving them from wheel set to wheel set, nothing worse than turning those little torque screws hundreds of times, and they're Loctited already. So use your old bits, put them in here, crank it. So there you go. Great new array of tools. They also have CO2 inflators, other tools that I haven't shown you, but this is just a highlight of what came out of Crank Brothers today. Thank you.